Welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 with this Spanish Peninsula campaign. We've come to the last video, hopefully, in which we will conduct this drop-in battle that should hopefully end it all. We've been trying, and I think this one might work, or that's what we're hoping. Anyways, we'll do what I'm thinking we're going to do, because we can't drag this on any longer, is we'll play for as long as we can. And if it crashes, then so be it. I'll end it then against the AI. And that will be it. Because as it is right now, it would be dragging out the campaign forever. With that said, he is set up, ready to search. So let's go ahead and search for our opponent and start this battle. And so, we have reached the battlefield, and the battle is underway. Since most of his army is arriving as reinforcements, we're gonna wait, we're gonna hold back until his cavalry, or all his units, we can see one cavalry coming in right here, as soon as he's out of reinforcements, and we'll give him a little bit of extra time there to set them up, then we will start our attack. I'm already sending away the volunteers of Valencia. They proved disastrous in a previous drop-in battle where I put them as guards for the cannons, and they completely shattered. I do think though in a recent one they did pretty well. Anyways, we're sending away this time around. So I think we're gonna go ahead and cut forward to when my actual advance started. I was thinking that I would put no time limit on this one,
the men are fatigued,
but
sir,
we had a crash, and so it looks like everything resets. So we have an hour, 56 minutes right now. Should be enough though. He has only one stack, so it's not a huge battle. With that said, I'm hoping to now cut into the actual battle material. I do believe at this point that all his troops have arrived onto the map, and so we'll start off with an artillery barrage. All his cannons, he definitely outguns me in this battle. He's got a lot more cannons, and I think some of them are quite a lot heavier than mine. Almost looked like it was almost crashing there. Right, I've sent away the troops, so the only thing that's happened is second general has turned up. And that really big cavalry unit of almost 200 riders have turned up. I'm thinking we're going to move through here first. I have spotted a unit of cavalry in this wood because we were I was moving forward to check when it is, because I couldn't see any more reinforcements turning up there. I could see each unit turning up. So I was just going to make sure that it wasn't anymore, so I rode up to about here-ish, where I discovered a cavalry unit in the woods. I quickly fell back, and we're now going to continue the advance. The thing is, I don't actually have troops to cover the entire front, which kind of goes in between here. So I want to kind of close it off by bringing these up into this area, and then having them form a line like this, moving towards the enemy, as they might concentrate their troops over here. But right now we see he's got cavalry, we can't see, but he did have cavalry here, and we do see one unit of cavalry over here. His cannons have been able to move for about 10 minutes, but there's some rough terrain. So I suspect that... Oh, we can actually hear them. We can hear them. And they've made it to about halfway to his cannon position over here. Since I want to reduce the front line, I actually do want those cannons further off here. It will be easier, I think, for us, if that will happen. Let's make sure that we get this done with before the battle crash once more. His cavalry here is set up to charge, and I do have the Triadors right in the way of the charge, so I think we're gonna have these Cazadors move to their place, and then the Triadors will set up in the middle so they're covered like that. I have cavalry in the back ready to back it up. Back it up! Back it up. We're gonna have the generals right about there, close enough to support. Cavalry, possibly to throw through there. The thing is though, a mad dash across the field there against their artillery position would probably end in disaster, because he would have time to see them and prepare his battery, and a whiff of canister would be enough to destroy it. What I could do is I could send a cavalry unit on a flanking maneuver, actually. So what I could do is see if I can get this big cannon unit, or this cavalry unit, into the woods, and this one would set off here. Also to scout out if he's got troops moving this way around. Oh! Completely missed the fact that we do have... We did start a cavalry fight over here. And he's sending in the Bourbons. My cavalry is well disciplined. I said, just as they are forced to leave. His cavalry pursues, but that only means that my troops will have more time to shoot at them. So it's 1-to-1 in terms of, oh, he's still receiving units. Thing was, I was sure, oh, look at that. Look at that. We got cavalry moving in the town. Or we did have cavalry moving in the town. They're not moving as much anymore. We have already received an additional cavalry unit, as that one over there ran away. So we're gonna add that to the right. We managed to achieve some damage on this unit. I did definitely think that his like he was done with his reinforcements. We're gonna see how far we want to go there, because I outnumber him so heavily in terms of the total force. I don't want to... Okay, so he's set up over here. So there's a quite wide frontage. It is the largest hill on the field. Oh, we lost one of our 6-pounders. Not great. Not great turning the cannons to make such a wide frontage for him to fire at. We're gonna have these two go through the woods. You can advance towards here. Just want to make sure that we get this one away at the same time here. The rest of our forces should start to advance. Is just gonna sit there in the woods. This one's being heavily bombarded. He's focusing in all his fire. Oh, he took out the entire battery there. So we only got one gun, or one battery, one part of the units there to continue. But it looks like the reinforcements have indeed stopped at this point. The thing is to remember, let's see what comes in. Another cavalry unit turns up. I'm gonna send it over here. We're gonna get rid of the enemy cavalry in town. Okay, we lost contact with that. Just continue fire towards the house. That might work. Continue forward. The 6-pounder is now concealed because his cavalry has moved so far away. Okay, so there's the howitzers. We've made ourselves too wide a frontage. I've said it quite a few times, but we need to be limiting that. And the thing is, he might not have received full reinforcement, so there might be troops coming out here as his troops flee. I think that was the infantry unit we saw. The cavalry unit that he lost. As that one was lost, he gained another reinforcements. So if I move further here, we might actually run into that. Okay, his cavalry is advancing. It's currently set to run. His cavalry is currently set to run straight into those guys. Not entirely sure what he's planning here. I think he's missed the fact that he's ordered them forward like this. Easy to do when we've got such a wide frontage. So many troops all over the place. I'm gonna try and move the troops closer to here. Okay, his cavalry is withdrawing as mine are advancing. I wonder if he's got some secret plan hidden in the town. There's no spikes here, are they? Not what I can see. Oh, you've lost quite a bit of cavalry. Has he been... Maybe he saw you and purposefully targeting you? Yeah, there's coming in another reinforcement unit right here. Oh shit. We might set that up. I need to concentrate my forces a little bit better. We've got the... The cavalry is kind of a bit all over the place. It's his dragoons versus my hussars. And then another dragoon versus my cavalry. Okay, the guys in the middle routed. The second unit holds on. But now it's outnumbered by all the rest of his cavalry units. And my unit will not stand for that, and both of them retreat. We are getting additional reinforcements to protect our cavalry, and this one rallied for about a second. This is the last battle though, so I'm willing to make quite a bit of sacrifices here. Did his infantry make an attempt to walk forward, or did he just forget to that they were coming in? We were able to fire up on them a bit. Alright, my cannons continuing to fire over there. The thing is, I've got a large cavalry unit over here to protect. Would be nice if some of these units might want to come back. There's only about 30 of those guys left. As soon as they leave the field though, I will get reinforcements, and that will be good. Maybe you want to blast the cannons on the hill instead. There's a lot of areas covering. It's going to be hard to conduct any kind of attack here. Maybe we should focus in on this area instead, so we don't have to deal with a large amount of reinforcements turning up. But we'll have a little bit just to make sure that we kind of control this area. It is kind of lagging right now. Could indicate that there's a risk of this crashing, which would be bad because we haven't really come to any decisive fighting in this as of yet. Right, he's moving his cavalry units. I'm hoping to capture these two. Oh, it's a really big unit coming in. Let's meet them actually already. This one should go in, smash these two quickly, and this one should just basically stop this one from being able to flank the big unit. I can't see his infantry. But I'm sure they're hiding behind the hills. We're gonna inch closer. We're gonna do multiple things at the same time. Oh, here comes his big cavalry unit. Let's conduct the assaults. The general is close enough that he will move in to support. And cannons at this point will hold fire. Let's see, my general will come in. And he'll be able to give a morale boost. The thing is, my cavalry unit over here, even if these guys are heavily armored, they should be able to succeed, especially as this one gets absolutely savaged by my cavalry. I'll get an additional unit to push in the flank of his larger unit, which seems to be dropping in morale quite quickly. My unit is tired, but I will push it through. We got the 27th Dragoons coming in.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must
Oh, look at that. Infantry. He's moving forward infantry. Thing is, let's try and push them off just by moving forward the cavalry over there. So it was a bit touch and go here. My units lost a lot of men, and even with the general close by, they have very poor morale after this. They're exhausted and actually wavering. Very tired, exhausted. Our morale is better though. And we will be conducting counter charge over there. The general is here to support. These guys gonna set up. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to break these. as that goes along. I'm trying to keep an eye on the map as well. There is this unit. Very poor morale. Let's go after them. And I think that will send away a lot of his cavalry. Okay, so currently I don't actually reach these units to be able to fire upon them. Oh, musket fire is going off over here. He was trying to get across a cavalry unit, and that didn't work for him. The rest of his reinforcements...
must rest a while.
Okay, both of those cavalry units actually slipped away. And our cavalry is pretty much spent in terms of fatigue, so they will be ordered back. However, we just got 9-pounder reinforcements. I don't know if that's exactly what I need right now. So order these guys forward, so that they're able to shoot at these guys. What I'm thinking is we got a cavalry unit right here. If I can move that forward and charge his guns at the same time, as I conduct an attack towards his lines, we might be able to do something. Oh, he rallied this cavalry unit as well. I was unable to pursue that one. We are firing over here, and we are hitting a few of these guys. My cavalry unit's setting up. It's gonna make it attack straight towards the cannons. I'm gonna time it so that he fires and then he's moving his troops forward into the fire. We're gonna add on to that fire by moving forward these 3 units. Move slightly on an angle like that. I think I can order my general forward to that position roughly. Can't really join in the fighting just yet, but they soon enough will. Cannons, new target. Moving through. Thing is, it's got so many cannons here. It's kind of hard to push through. I'm pushing a lot of firepower over there. He's got a unit. It's one of those reinforcement units that he's forgot about. He's moving straight into our field of fire. Actually, 9-pounders fire on that provisional core. These guys are still exhausted. But I will have you move like that, and you move forward with the general behind. I'm sure... You know what? What point it is to bring in these. I want infantry that I actually can quickly send to the fight. Okay, his cavalry is visible now. I want to fire on the bigger unit. Maybe my cavalry attack should actually be concentrated towards the dragoons. And we should force...
Sir, Sir,
the enemy
our
away
general is under
that
attack.
way. Fire on this one. Oh, I don't think my cannons actually reach. Also, his cannons, I'm pretty sure, are preoccupied by firing on my infantry. I see an opportunity here. I'm moving on the attack. We're gonna reduce the amount of troops to defend this stupid little 6-pounder. We're gonna have more troops move towards the center. This one's moving in to start a flank attack. Cannons set up, hopefully, as soon as possible. Ready to move forward. Any second now. And troops being moved around. You're not looking too hot. These troops will be moved and set up to hold defense line. Cannons up to this ridge line. Will be set up to fire on these. Right, they're holding on. The general has turned up to encourage them. We're no longer trading fire with this unit. Instead, we're trading fire with this.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest awhile.
And we'll have these two now move forward to deal with that one. Are you that tired? Or no, it's the retreating cannons that are tired. He's still very tired. Their units are tired as well. Oh, he's got one in the woods, or in the town, not in the woods. Ready to come against us. The thing is, they are all tired. I've got one fresh unit that I can push in. Which I think will work better. Alright, move up to the stone fence. And start dealing damage from over there. Cavalry will be pushing through. Oh, these are suffering. Ah, it's from the 6-pounders now being within canister range, I think. Very tired. Winded, active. Oh, we need to conduct this attack soon. I think it'll probably take longer time for us to become... Yeah, they're already active and ready and all that. So that's not very good. Currently, I don't really have the troops I need. It's grenadiers. For sure they can form square. But we need to do something. You will now switch to canisters. You can fire on the troops advancing over there. Yep, they're breaking. We'll see what that does to their morale. As their lines are faltering under the pressure of my cavalry and my troops. These guys are walking straight into the canister. My cavalry is pursuing all the way up to there. But after that, they were repulsed. Soon my cavalry will be ready. The guys behind the walls were successful. Fire canisters straight towards the center. Oh, they will be able to fire, I think. They're turning the gun. They will be able to fire. It's in the very nick of time. It will be able to unleash canister into the unit. And they rout just as they reach the cannon. Select target at will. We're holding on there. We're starting to move through
Our men are running.
there. Who's running? It's at the wall, it's the guards as well. Beaten by their young guard. Move closer to the cannon. Actually, I think we need to pursue these guys a little bit. Because they're retreating behind our lines. Oh, my cavalry's back over here. But they're probably not being ready to be thrown in. However, I'm thinking that these units are ready to be thrown in. Oh, look at that. His cavalry unit is coming all the way around. Let's see, I've got 152 horsemen ready to charge. And the general will be going straight in to support. To keep these guys from faltering. Move it to oblique towards there.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, who's running? Oh, it's the big cavalry unit that is running. The general will be ordered to move. Ah, he's going for my cannons now. The thing is, I need to push in to win the cavalry fight, and the cannons are not as important. We can still push some units into the fight over there. The question is he gonna go for the cavalry? Unfortunately, it's too late. His unit was already broken. Yeah, I'll just have to hope that I'm not gonna get attack in the back. Concentrate these. Concentrate them towards here instead. Is he turning this? No, he's not turning the guns. Hold and hold fire. Or open fire, I mean. The cavalry fight continues over here. Where's the secondary? The really tired unit should come in, do some damage. The oblique fire onto the cannons, or the oblique move on the cannons, seem to kind of be working. Oh, here comes a nasty canister. The unit holds though. For a bit. Not long enough. These will be redrawn. Oh, the cavalry worked his way through all of that. My 9-pounders have been drawn all the way up to the front line. Is now ready to set up. And they're gonna be ready to set up firing canister. I'm gonna withdraw the smaller unit. Let's have our cavalry set up. Oh, we've got a unit that has returned. Stabilize the front line. We've got another unit that has returned. These three will be joined in over here. Concentrated fire broke those guys. Turn on round shot. Continue the fight. We're getting more reinforcements. Unfortunately, it's 6-pounders, which I don't want. Canister is being fired from my 9-pounders at a devastating range. My light troops will be advancing. Smaller unit will come back. Stabilize the line a little bit. maybe it could be better at this point to fire a round shot, see if we can break that guy. And even though the cavalry is tired, they will pursue flank maneuver. And now the light infantry is harassing his cannons. My troops are readying themselves. We've got about 15 minutes left. Oh, one of his units over here has rallied and is coming around. Can I turn the cannons completely around? We'll see if that works. After much ado, I think we might be able to punch through this side. Let's see. All the cannons, they have turned around. The question is, will I destroy my own baggage train in the process?
Must rest a while.
Yeah, the cannons on the hill are not too happy with their situation. Exhausted, very tired. Continue around just to force him to kind of reset and redraw. Looks like he's actually already doing that with cannons over there. Pursue and find where the targets are. Cannons lost. Set up the guns. We're on the move. We're on the move. Let's see. I don't think we'll be able to fire in time this time around. But then again, it's just an awful little 6-pounder. Might actually be... it's doing quite a bit of damage there before getting forced away. Cavalry moving on a wide angle around these stupid cannons. I mean, if I could, I would probably just delete them to get rid of them. They're so kind of broken up that I don't know, they probably won't stand even against a very tired Dragoon charge. We got General close by, and we got the light infantry coming up. Good, good. I think there was, yeah, there's another unit over there that is rallied. We're pursuing them towards the last stand point, which is the big hill. And it's mostly just continuing to follow here, to follow in afterwards. It is going to be difficult now. He's still got quite a bit of artillery. That unit is gone. Let's see instead if I can save my cavalry unit. Can I send these along the edge, maybe? We'll have to stop to oh, it's the Young Guard unit. That's not good. Just gonna face them alone. Actually, what you can do is pull back a little bit, and we can join in with the rest of our troopers. Right. He's still got troops in our flank. Let's see, there's about 12 minutes left of the battle. We got a small unit, can be set over here. The thing is, I can't really afford him to set up all those batteries, because there won't be time enough to break all of that. There will simply run out of time before we're able to defeat him. He doesn't have a lot of troops, so we could send some here on the flank as a few pursue the center. Oh, this unit is moving. Oh shit, these guys are set there. Now we're getting fired upon. Yeah, we'll simply run out of daylight to be able to conduct the proper attack. We've pursued them as far as we can. But looking at it right now, it's not gonna be enough. We don't have what it takes. We're gonna have to do a few Hail Marys and hope for the best. Oh, they're very... yeah, they get slaughtered. There's no way they're gonna be able to get through there. Yeah, cavalry's gone. We're gonna have to pull back. They managed to win the battle. We were unable to get him in time. The thing though is, I got an additional full stack coming in for the secondary battle. And he won't be able to stand against that. So he may have... the French may have saved themselves this time. But in the long run, we will be victorious. Oof, he's trying to assassinate the general.
Our men are running, sir.
The general has left the field. We're gonna get the other one into safety. I'm sure he's gonna aim at him next. And then we've got my 9-pounder, so there'll be a little bit of an artillery duel right there at the end. We've got reinforcements coming in, but it's too late. These guys won't be able to make it to the battle in time. What I might have done, which might have been prudent, is to send away cavalry units and instead have received those infantry reinforcements earlier, then we might have been able to conduct a final assault here. Also, if those cannons had been ordered to retreat earlier, that could also have worked. But yeah, we're basically gonna run the timer out here. There isn't enough for us to conduct a proper attack there. There's just too much concentration of enemy artillery. There's no way we'll be able to shoot those guys down. I'm gonna get my general far out of there. Luckily, the other guy just was scared away. He didn't actually get killed. I guess I could end it early, but I think if I do, we might lose more troops in the retreat. So it'll end on an artillery duel. Unfortunately, I mean terribly unfortunately, I mean, come on! There was less than 5 minutes left on the drop-in battle and it decides to crash. I even had the idea of my head, you know what, I'm gonna press exit, just end the battle. Even if I lose a ton of men in the retreat, that might still be worth it, just to be able to get the replay of that battle. However, as it turned out, it crashed in the last moments of the battle. I'm still gonna show you, well, you've obviously already seen it, so you already know that. But here's me playing against the AI just to get some kind of a replay to put in the end, put something to good use there, and also for the intro. I mean, then the statistics of this battle isn't really that interesting, are they? I think the main reason, I mean, someone asked, how do you seem to be able to, you know, conduct so many drop-in battles, while when I do it, it always crashes? Literally, I think like 90% of our drop-in attempts have been crashing. We've kinda narrowed it down to the battles where there's reinforcements coming in. And since the enemy right now seems to be the very end, they're hunkering down, building full stacks in Toulouse, I'm not able to start drop-in battles against the town itself, so there's not a lot I can do there. But yeah, like, for every drop-in battle I show you guys, there's probably at least 4 that crashed. And so I have in good mind what I probably should have done earlier was to just show you if, you know, it went on. A lot of the times it went on to the kind of point that we saw in this battle, that, you know, we back and forth until, you know, I don't have the troops or the time to pursue a finalizing blow, and it kind of ends there. Similarly, even in the battles that I won, I'm not able to pursue the force and destroy it. So we have like the first drop-in battle in the series, which actually was kind of inconclusive, and I would have had to retreat from it because I didn't inflict enough damage on the enemy at the same time as I lost a lot of my own capability of pursuing military goals with the kind of troop I had. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and out-resolve this last fight. And the campaign will officially be declared won. And there we have that. No units destroyed. Lots of whatever. Not really important. Oh, I even got an achievement. I'm pretty sure I've won the Spanish campaign before, but there we have it. Fireworks over Madrid. We are victorious. France is destroyed. There's no enemies left. There is, at this point, the opportunity actually to continue the campaign just for an extra battle against, say, the British. Would be rather interesting because, well, the British, I think, have quite strong forces. Same with the Portuguese. But at the same time, I kind of want to open up Napoleon to do the 1600s mod. Now, it's been a while since I played it, to the point where I can't actually remember the full name of it. But you know the one, the pike it's called pike and shot, right? The pike and shot for Napoleon. Because last I heard from the developer, it is actually ready to be used, to be put to use. Like I could actually start a campaign at this point. He sort of gave the go-ahead in a way that, you know, it's in such a stable version. He felt confident that it would be a good showcase for me to do campaign in it. So that could be coming up next. With that said, I think we should just end it here because, I mean, the drop-in battle lasted for an hour. So I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.